guys, assalamualaikum, it's Jenna G. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my kitchen for some more kitchen fun. We're going to be doing a cooking video today, and we're going to be making something that I actually look forward to quite a bit from the title. Yes, you've seen that we are going to be making some chicken tikka masala and some garlic naan to go along with it. East Indian food is something that I actually really love and enjoy, and they have such flavors and spices in their foods. And actually during Ramadan, like maybe once or twice, we might probably actually buy some, but of course we can't buy anything now, so we have to make it at home. So I'm going to be showing you guys how super easy it is to make some chicken tikka masala and garlic naan at home. So two things to note or to start off with would be the marinating of the chicken, and also you're going to need the dough for the naan, and we're going to set them aside. So the naan will take like about an hour and a half, 2 hours to rest, and the chicken you can leave for as long as possible. The longer the better, of course. So you're going to be starting off with the chicken. I've got some chicken already cut into small pieces. I've got some garam masala, we'll talk about that later. I've got some grated garlic and ginger, some plain yogurt, ground chili, salt, some turmeric, and some roasted jeera or cumin. I'm going to be adding all of these to our chicken. Going to mix it up real nice, and I'm going to let it marinate for as long as I can. And now let's work on the dough that we need for the naan. So the ingredients for the naan is pretty straightforward. I've got some flour, some baking powder, some salt in there. I've got yogurt. Yes, you heard right, yogurt. I've got some oil, and I also need some grated garlic. And we're going to be using some water to knead. So once I have my garlic in there, just going to mix all the ingredients, all the dry stuff together. In goes the oil, and in goes the yogurt. Next you're going to add the water, and you want to knead it until it's nice and soft. So once you've got your dough kneaded, you're going to just set it aside for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Just going to coat this with some oil and just set this aside. So we have the chicken marinating, and now we're leaving the dough for our naan to rest, and in a couple of hours we're just gonna put together everything. It's been about 2 hours, so now it's time for the fun part of cooking. So I'm going to be using some heavy cream in this recipe, some tomato chunks. I'm using the one from the can, but you can also dice up your tomatoes. I'm using ghee, but if you don't have the ghee, use butter, some garam masala, some sugar, garlic, onion, and some ginger in there as well. We're going to be using some ground chili, turmeric, and some roasted jeera or cumin. As always guys, I forgot to mention the oil that I'm using to cook with. So I'm using coconut oil. It's in the pot. Once it's nice and hot, we're going to add the chicken pieces. So at this point, I'm dropping the heat to about medium, and I'm going in with the ghee or the butter. Melt this, and all of this that's stuck to the bottom there from the chicken, make sure you get all of that. Don't worry to wash the pot or anything, just use it all up. And in goes the garlic, the onion, and the ginger. Cook that around for 2 to 3 minutes, or just until the onions are nice and soft, nice and tender. And in goes the garam masala, The roasted jeera or the cumin, turmeric, and some chili goes in there as well. Just stir all this up just for about a minute or 2 minutes. Fry it up in the ghee or the butter. And then in goes the tomato. So I'm reducing the heat. You're going to let this come to like simmer until for like a couple of minutes, 5-10 minutes. Let it cook down, let the tomato pieces get all nice and soft. Now because this is a cast iron pot, the heat will be a little lower, so you can keep it more on the medium side if you're using a regular pan. But the point of this step is just to cook the tomatoes down until it gets soft and easy to crush. Just checking on it. So let it continue cooking. Want those tomato pieces soft, not chunky, and definitely not hard in there. Next step, guys, in goes the heavy cream. Stir that all up, and I am adding some water as well. And in goes the chicken pieces. And you're just going to let this cook for a further 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes or so, until that sauce thickens up. And if you need to add more water just to thin it out just a bit, go right ahead. And of course, be sure to taste it for salt. Let's check on it. Looks fabulous. So I have mine covered down, and now just increase that heat and just let it thicken up. So this looks perfect, just about right for me, guys. So it's off the heat now. The heat is off. Now that the chicken tikka masala is finished, let's work on that garlic naan. So it's nice. So this is the dough, all nice and sticky. I'm going to break it into 3, or enough, a size good enough to fit in your pan or your tower, whichever you're using. And we're just going to roll this out. In the meantime, I'm going to put my pan to heat. Keep it low medium. Then I'm going to take some of this butter mixture. I did not tell you all about this. Let me just tell you all real quick. So this is melted butter in here with some grated garlic, and if you have whatever fresh herb, fresh cilantro, parsley, I added some shado beni because I don't have parsley on hand. Just chop it up and put it on, mix it all up with the melted butter. And then I'm going to just put this on here, and then into the pan. Heat is medium-ish right about now. And once you start to see it all bubble up, flip it over. And on this side, you can paste it with some of that butter and the garlic. So you're not leaving it on long on either side. Oh, perfect, perfect. So you want to see those marks on it. That's a perfect naan looking. So you're going to set this aside and do the same thing with the others. So an easier way to do it, put it into the pan first. If it is giving you trouble to get off the counter with the melted butter and all that on it, add it, put it into your pan, and then you can paste it. And remember, once you see the bubbles, flip it over. So guys, we've got our chicken tikka masala done, and we've got our garlic naan to go along with it, and the basmati rice. Chicken tikka masala, guys, smells pretty good, and that garlic naan really smelling nice as well. Mouth is watering just a little bit. Some things to talk about before we end off the video though, before we close off. The spices in the Indian foods are different from our West Indian spices. So the garam masala, for example, is a combination of different spices. I will list the ingredients down below, and you can actually make it yourself at home. It will take a little roasting and grinding on all that, so you do have the option of purchasing it. But if you do want to experiment a little bit and go brave, I will list the ingredients down below in your garam masala, and that, just like everything else on different curry blends and spice blends, it differs from person to person. So depending on which of the components you want more of, you can adjust it accordingly. So look out for that down below, and you guys can experiment with it. Another thing to know, the coriander. Now this requires certain spices. I could have gone out and gotten each one of the specific ones, especially the coriander and cilantro, but the thing is, on a normal basis, we probably won't have that at home. So I will still list it in the ingredients for you guys to include, but if you don't have it, you can use substitutes, like we can use the parsley in there, the cumin, or in our case roasted jeera is slightly different, but you can use all those things and adjust it accordingly. So I will still list it so you have an idea. If you do get a chance to go out there and purchase it, by all means feel free, go right ahead and include it in the recipe as well. But it's not so bad sometimes to just adjust, adapt, make things work with what you have. And trust me, it's just as good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tikka masala and the garlic naan. Delicious food. Sure you guys will try it when it's time to break fast with perfect yumminess there. So if you like this video, of course, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with all your friends and your family. And also don't forget to send me pictures if you do try it out. Send me pictures. I always look forward to receiving the pictures from you guys. And of course, for you guys who are new to the channel, and probably this is the first video that you're watching from me, welcome to my channel, and be sure to hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification button as well. That's just to ensure that every time I post a video, you won't miss out, because you get a notification, so you get to see the video one time as it's posted. So thanks as always for watching, guys. Always very much appreciated, and I will see you guys in my next video.